No copyright infringement today. I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'm assuming it's from the massive glare on my glasses. I'm assuming it's from the long trip that I took yesterday to get those tires. I'll talk more about that in a few minutes. Most of this video is just going to be some pictures, some ideas I've got with the water tanks and waste tanks and generator. Didn't do hardly anything on the bus this weekend. It's ridiculously windy and it's difficult to work out there. I did want to get a video of me talking to see if you can hear the generator. I'm sure you can. I can hear it. It's noticeably loud. Quieter than the engine, I think, but still it's definitely noticeable. I don't know. I might have to play around with it. Maybe do an insulated box, because I kind of want it in the middle bay just for power cord reasons. I don't know. I got to do a little thinking on that. But the 30 seconds I had it running in that bay, the amount of heat that it produced was crazy. So I will have to think about ventilation. If I do a soundproof box, definitely have to think about what I'm going to do with that. But I don't know. Just a bunch of random thoughts this weekend. Need to get to it. Time's ticking, as they say, before we need to be able to use this. But here are some pictures of what I'm talking about. Now I'm sure you're saying, why are you in a car wash, David, and what does this have to do with the bus? Doesn't really have anything to do with the bus, but I did have to drive 14 hours yesterday to get bus parts, and I haven't washed my truck in like 6 months. After winter, wanted to get it cleaned up really good before I left. Boom, these bad boys right here is what I went to get. 4 Goodyear 661 HSAs, I think is what they were, or are. Low mile takeoffs off of a fire truck. This is the generator I'm going to try to run for a little while. 7,000 watts should be more than plenty. I know the last generator I used on my other RVs was like 4,000 watts, and it was just a hair too small, but it worked. I've also been working on plumbing. I've got the waste valves in. This whole system needs to be scooted towards the passenger side, so I've got room to bring off my sewer hose, because I want to cut a hole through the floor and bring it out the bottom. So I got to scoot everything back like 6 inches. This is the passenger side here, so I've got plenty of room to bring it towards me as we're looking at it now. Excuse me. But yeah, if I can get it brought towards me a little bit, that'll still leave plenty of room for storage here and give me room for the valves on the other side. You can see the generator in the left corner. This is the passenger side, bay number 2. I wanted to put the water tanks like this, but there's not enough room. These are 40 gallons a piece, or 44 gallons a piece, I don't remember exactly, but there's not enough room with the generator turned like that to make them work. If I turn them like this and stack them, I've got plenty of room. I almost want to keep the generator sitting sideways like this so I can reach all the controls. If I turn it the other way, my plug's going to be in the wrong direction, but I'll have to play around. I might put the tanks to the left and the generator to the right as you're looking at it. Other than that, like I say, I haven't done much this weekend. I did get a mail call. Got a new power cord in. I am going with 30 amp. The coach is wired for 50, but I'm using 30. I've got an adapter which goes from the 4-pin twist lock on the generator to obviously a 3-pin RV. Propane tank leads, between the tank and the regulator. I'm using old equipment, so I need new hoses. I got this. This is like an 18-foot propane hose, 3/8 inch line. I'm going to see if I can run my stove off this instead of hard piping it. Might work, might not. Obviously a roof vent cap. And I've got a fuel gauge here. I've still got the OEM one, but where I converted to 12 volt, I got to do something a little bit different. And I got a speedometer here. I actually went with the GPS speedometer. I think it'd be easier to hook up. But like I say, that's kind of what I got going on. Just a bunch of parts in the mail and doing some planning for the under bays and gonna get back to it this week. You all be good and be safe out there.